Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. So I want to apologise if you can hear the wind in the background and also for like this really strange angle that I have going on right here. I've actually set you guys up on a trainer box. I thought I'd do a project plan update. I am filming this a week earlier than what I should, and that is because this video is meant to go up on the week that I'm going to be on holiday, so I just want to get it up on Sunday, this Sunday coming, so it'll be a bit earlier than all my other updates, and then I'll film my Pamela's eyeshadows project when I come back. So I finished 2 products this month. One of them was really like expected, and that was the Dirty Works Shea Butter Body Butter. I finished this up. There was only the tiniest amount left in here the last time that I showed you guys, but I'm very happy that this is out of my collection. Like I said, I've got a lot of lotions in my collection, and this is literally the oldest one. I think it was literally 4 or 5 years old. The product that was actually quite surprising is that I finished my Fruity body lotion. This is what it looks like, if anybody's wondering. There's a huge gap back there. This is literally like a thin coat around the walls and the inside, but I don't really care too much to dig them all out. I finished this so quickly. Like, once I finished this body butter, I focused on this for about a week. Last update, we were here on this bottle, and I literally finished all of this right here. And this is it's only a 100 milliliter bottle, so yeah, but I feel like that's a lot of progress for 1 month, so I'm really proud of that. Hand cream, like I said, this is a harder one in the project plan for me. I keep on saying it in every update, I just don't use hand cream that often, but I have really consistent use on this. I don't know if you could see, but this little line here, I used a white pen, which probably wasn't the smartest on this one, but I've lost my like Sharpies, so yeah, but there is the marking, you can kind of see it. And it's not that big between last week's, like last month's. It's like literally this much of a difference, but I feel like the usage in this is really consistent, and I could possibly have this finished in like 5 months time if I keep on going at the same rate. For hair care, we have 1 product in this project pan, and I have the Seawater hairspray in here. This has pretty decent progress on it. Here you go, you guys can see this is the line that we are at now. So this is this month's progress. Considering that's 3 weeks progress and the rest of them I've had 4 weeks progress for, that is pretty much the same amount as I would make in a 4-week space of time. I've been really good at remembering to use this. I actually curled my hair quite a few times this month. I think I curled it twice, and the curls last in my hair for about 4 to 5 days, so they last pretty well in my hair. And I just reapplied this on so I used this hairspray on the 3rd, 4th and 5th days of having my hair curled, and it just added like a little bit of texture so I could crunch it back up and like make more beach wavies, make a few more beach waves where the hair had gone a bit straight over time. Then I have 2 nail varnishes in this project, and this is kind of like the disappointing update. The Maybelline shade in 353 Red. We are still at that white mark. I haven't used this. My toes are actually bare at the moment, and I really should have painted them this colour before I did this video, but I'm waiting until like the end of the week to repaint my toenails so I don't have to redo it at holiday. But yeah, I am going to be painting my toenails this colour. The Ciate Mini in Lucky 7, and I don't know if you can't see it on camera. The line on this is slightly underneath the white line. I have used this twice this month. It is a little bit underneath that line, but not enough to actually mark. But I really need to focus in on this. This one just, literally, I use this a lot, and still there is like the tiniest amount of progress in this for the whole time that I've been doing this project. It's the Lacquer & Co Cloud Lips in Daydream. I just have similar colours like this in my collection, although to be fair, I have fallen more and more in love with this lipstick since I started this project. Again, this month's progress is basically the same, like average for what I've been getting the whole way through the project. Here is that mark. It's the pink line, as you can see, but yeah, it's just the same amount of progress. Nothing really has changed. Using this on and off, kind of getting a bit bored of the repetition of a lipstick, but this colour does go really nicely with the eye look that I've been doing recently to incorporate all of my Project Pan shadows in, all of my Pan shadows in, so it is working for those looks, so I can't really complain. Colours, Cappuccino lip liner, which is looking like a complete tiny diddy little baby right now. This is what it looks like. The pencil is literally almost the size of the cap. It's so cute. But yeah, there is the progress on that. It's a lot smaller than last month's progress because I haven't really been feeling this kind of lip liner. I've been using my Huda Beauty Venus lip liner a lot recently, so yeah. But I feel like that was, I think it was one pencil sharpening or maybe two pencil sharpenings, I don't actually remember. Another liner that I have is a black liner. This is from Academy of Colour, and I sharpened this 2 times. I sharpened this about 3 days ago. It's going to need to be sharpened in about, by the end of this week it'll be sharpened again. But here is where we are at progress wise with this. And again, the pink line, we are up to right there. Okay, 2 products that have kind of been a bit neglected. I've been so focused on my Pamela's eyeshadows that I just totally blanked on using these 2. This one here, the Bare Mineral Stick, I'm shocked that hasn't moved because I used this 3 times, and I know 3 times is not a lot, but I literally used it all over my lid. Like, I literally painted it all on and used it as a base everywhere to try and get a bit more progress out of it, because I wasn't happy with like how much progress I see in between months. But there literally was no movement whatsoever, so we are at a no movement squad with this. I do like it for my inner corners and stuff like that, but I'm just shocked that it didn't move when I was using it as an all over lid shade compared to like when the last few months where we've seen movement. I've only been using it as an inner corner shade, and I've used this on my lid quite a few times and it hasn't moved. I'm really shocked at that. But yeah, I do love this. The only goal with this year was just to use it halfway because it's a cream product and I don't want it to dry out. And this is in the shade Iced Champagne, if anybody is curious. It's such a stunning shade. I really love this. The formula is really nice. And then my Kiko Milano Metallic Shine eyeshadow in 01 just hasn't been going with the look that I've been doing recently. I've been doing an all matte eye. I really should be using this to go over the top of the Bare Minerals one. Like, I have a really good shot of finishing this up by the end of the year, but it's gonna take a few months more. I would say like a good 4 months more, so actual end of the year I think is when I'm gonna actually finish this off. I'd really like to lower out all of this mountain this month and start to make it look a bit like this side, but not, obviously it won't be as flat, but like just to make it go halfway down, I would say would be such an accomplishment. Revolution Soph X highlighting palette. My Soph X Revolution highlighting palette, it's literally so destroyed. Like, the whole thing is literally falling apart. Like, the lid's off, I've got cracks in the cover. I love this. I've travelled with it multiple times. This now looks like the eyeshadow palette, which is literally, I just take off the lid when I use it. And here's the thing with this. I said last month that I found this highlighter more chunky than any of the other highlighters in this palette, and I seriously do. But not only that, but this is just very light for me right now. Like, this is like a stark white highlighter. I clearly didn't think through the fact that it was just becoming summer when I added this to, like, when I made this an item. But I use this highlighter at the moment, and this is the highlighter that I'm trying to use, and it just can look a bit ashy because it's just a bit too white. So I feel as though I'm gonna have to like wait a little bit before I can actually use this white one. Again, but there is like a good amount of progress in there, like from the previous months. I just feel as though I'm gonna have to wait until autumn and winter to hopefully finish this up. So yeah, I will hit pan on it. It won't be a struggle. Like, I will hit pan on it. It's just that right now this is not the right colour for my skin. One powder in here. This is the MUA Translucent Pressed Powder. I use this just as like a touch-up powder. It's literally a powder. It's actually quite a nice powder. I do know that it oxidizes on some people though, so just take that as a forewarning. A big dip in there, as you guys can see. Hello, baby. Hello. 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 Come on, sit down here. Good girl. 2 exciting products. I finally hit the pan in this cream bronzer. This is the 17 cream bronzer in It's Glow Time. I finally hit that pan over here. I feel like I have been waiting years to hit pan on that corner. It took so much longer. Like, it was so thin and it still wasn't hitting pan. It just refused to hit that pan. But yes, I'm very, very excited about this. This area over here I am going to be working on now, that area is gone, which is actually big enough to put a brush in, which should be quite nice. But yeah, I'm very excited now that this corner's gone. It's given me a lot more motivation to keep going with this, to keep using it, to keep trying to use up this corner now. And this, I thought the day would never come for this because this is like a holy grail for me. And I guess this is technically my gold finish. And Hydrogel Cream Blush in Stop I'm Blushing. And this is just the sleek packaging, so cute. This blush, you guys know I love. It's been really easy for me to use on a day-to-day basis. But if you can see, there is that tiny little speck of pan. Oh, I got so excited when I saw that, but also kind of bankrupt because I know I'm going to want to repurchase this. I want to repurchase the cream highlighter too. Perhaps on my Christmas list I'll put it. Yeah, this is just a stunning blush shade. It looks like this, and I just adore this blush shade. And this tiny speck of pan, I hit pan on today. Like, I saw this speck of pan today and I was like, oh my god, amazing, because I know I wanted to film this video today, but I was so hyped that I finally hit a little bit of pan in here. I definitely want to expand it just a little bit because I feel like this is like a fleck of pan, like it's not pan, this is just a fleck. So I am going to definitely expand it. I'm just going to use it, you know, for about a week or so for this month coming, and just expand the pan, and then I'll show you guys. Hopefully I'll show you guys at next month's update what it looks like, but this is technically done. I just didn't put it in the done section because I still want to expand the pan a little bit. But if we count this as done, we have 11 products left in this project. This really, I'm taking this out of the project. It doesn't need to be in here, but I will show you guys next month with like a bit more pan in it, because I feel like this is just the tiniest little fleck. I could definitely just expand it a little bit. It's only going to take like 3-4 uses to just expand the pan a tiny bit. Yeah, but I'm very excited about that. That is everything for today's update. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you're new around here and would like to see more videos from me, and I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Bye!